Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Buds FE. So I got these guys as a Christmas present from my parents, and I have it's been killing me. Since I got them, I'm like, I have to do a video on these because I'm just so excited to get a good pair of Bluetooth headphones. I have tried lots of Bluetooth headphones. Like I've tried these like weird looking DeWalt ones. I've tried these discount Lenovo Think Plus headphones that I got off of Temu. They weren't terrible. Actually, I still use them. But I still find myself going back to these old, beat up Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus that are, what, 3-4 years old now? And one of the ears is partly doesn't work, and like the microphones are kind of like they're not even that good, but they're that much better than these guys that I'll still go with this one even though I only have one ear working. Like, it's not that the audio quality is that terrible, it's just the user interface on these is so much better. I like them a lot, and I am just so excited to see that Samsung came out with the Fan Edition. I know that Samsung has like the Buds 2 Pro and other series and things like that, but these are the latest release from Samsung, the Buds FE. So enough talking about how much I love Samsung and I'm excited about these. Let's do the unboxing already. So it says here, do not accept if seal is broken. It looks like these are easy peel. Not so easy peel. Maybe I really should have just, yeah, we're just gonna do one of these. There we go. Oh, that is much smaller than I anticipated. Look at that little guy. He's so cute and little. It's a white case. I'm not a big fan of a white case, but I can live with a white case. It's very small. Like, so for comparison, like I'm pretty sure like the full footprint is probably the same. Like this one's longer and this one is a square where this is a pill shaped. Wow. Okay. Got a glossy case, very shiny. We open it up to see our new buds. Look at that. I'm super excited. One of the things people are talking about being excited with this FE edition is the wingtips coming back. Granted, I use the small wingtips on mine, but let's go ahead and see if we can pair it with our phone real quick here. I do. Look at that. Connect. Oh, it's so exciting. Got to do a software update, of course. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm just going to start by talking about these guys here. So it has these big wing tips here, and I, on my older ones, have basically no wing tip on there. There is a little bit of a bulge to it, but I just love the form factor, the size. So we're going to go ahead and try and mimic that. Let's see what else comes in our packaging here. I'm getting ahead of myself, I'm getting out of order. We have our USB-C to C charging cable. You can blend in with those iPhone folks with your white cable. And then we have our ear tips and our wings, our other size wings. This looks like the flush ones, like what I use. But we'll go ahead and try them with the wingtips in. So these come with the medium ends installed, and you have an option for bigger or smaller. I'm gonna go ahead and just start by installing the smaller ones. Oh, look at that. So these have a mesh over the actual ear speaker, which I'm hoping means that they are going to last longer, because that was one of the issues I ran into, is earwax plugs up that hole, and so this will probably make the cleaning and maintenance a little bit easier. And this is everything that comes inside the packaging. We have our Galaxy Buds with their charging case. We have a small set and a large set of ear tips. We have our wing tip replacements to be smaller, a USB-C to C charging cable, and the box. Just go ahead and throw it in right there. Noise canceling is on, ambient sound is now on and I can hear everything perfectly. The sound is perfect left and right. Let's just go ahead and find some music and test it out. Just like that. Okay, so this song right here is a vibe for me. I wish there were more songs, like old songs like this, that have been remastered into this. I don't even know what genre this is, but man, this song. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off the ambient so I can just be completely immersed. Active noise canceling too. Now we're talking. I can't even hear myself talking. Wow. Oh my gosh. If I could fanboy out any harder over a pair of headphones, oh my gosh. Okay, I want to try these without the wingtips, see how much of a difference and how it feels. Let's see. So these are actually marked too. So you can see here there's an R on the edge of your ear tip for right ear. And then there's a hole in there that lines up. That little hole to line up there. Yeah, it feels a lot more minimal when you have the without wingtip versus with wingtip. So if you look here at the tips, you can see this is with and this is without. So that's what the difference is this is literally just a piece of rubber that will grip onto the inside of your ear, where that actually sticks out and will actually grab on to your ear itself to help keep them from falling out. I'm gonna take a minute and I'm going to swap between all of my different headphones listening to that same song and see what I think. I'll be back once this is done. Alright, so after testing out all of these, I started with the Galaxy Buds FE and then switched to my Buds Plus, the really old ones, and then I tested them with the DeWalt and then the Think Plus. So I am astonished how much I put up with these Samsung Galaxy Buds, and I think the only reason I put up with it is because of how compact this case is. Like, look at this, like much smaller here, and then if you go to this Think Buds Plus one, like even smaller. Granted, this one's huge because it's got like the over the ear like hoops or loops that wrap over the top of your ears, but oh my gosh, they're trash now. I've had them for so long. I've used the heck out of them. They're not that great. I am done with those headphones. I was impressed with how good these guys sounded. The DeWalt sounded great, very full. Granted, they don't have all of the abilities and things like that. Like, these offer an equalizer within the app, ambient sound, or active noise cancellation. Like, it's got all of these cool features, this guy does. But this one doesn't offer any of those. This is just a really big, fat headphones, and they're yellow because DeWalt. They work great. They sound great. On to my Temu find of these Lenovo Think Plus ones. Like, everything on the back is in Chinese aside from like actual logos. They were $10. $10 on Temu. Still sounds arguably almost as good as these, where that were $100. These were $10. And at the end, there's this really intense part, and I turned up the volume, and these ones started to distort maybe a little bit, like not terribly, but enough that I was like, maybe it is distorting at the end there. So I was like, okay, I gotta go back and listen to these ones, and oh my heavens, what a difference listening to these guys here. While the sound quality is good, great even, these are immersive. Like, I didn't have ambient noise turned on. I didn't have noise cancellation on. It was just listening to the headphones in my ears. And every detail just sounds more detailed. That sounds so silly to say. You just have to take my word for it. Or get them for yourself, because honestly, for $100, screw it, get these guys. Right now they're on sale for like $75 from Samsung Direct. You might be able to find them for a good deal on Amazon, but I think their regular price is $100 anyway. So don't waste your money on these DeWalt ones. Go get the Samsung Galaxy Buds FE. But before you decide to fully pull the trigger, I'm gonna test these guys out for a week or two. And then I will give you an updated review at the end of this video. If you're convinced right now, as much as I am now because I already have them, sure, go to the link in the description and you can get it. I am an Amazon affiliate, so using those links helps to support this channel with no additional cost to you, so I'll link that right down below. But otherwise, like, these guys are awesome. I'll be right back with a review after a couple of weeks. Alright, so if you look closely, I've gotten a couple extra gray hairs in my beard in the past couple of weeks, and I have had a chance to really test these guys out. I've had them for 2 weeks now. I'm a little bit over that. And I am very impressed. I should have expected this coming from Samsung. They're fantastic. However, let's go ahead and start with the cons. And really, there's only 2 major cons that I've run into using these headphones. The first one is I'm not a big fan of the white case with the black headphones. I wish the case would match the headphones. If I got white headphones, get a white case. If I had the dark gray or black headphones, have a dark gray or black case. Like a case that like is somewhat close to the same color. I don't know. I don't like the white case. That's just me. If that's not a con to you, that's an easy one to pass by. The next one though is something that frustrates me, and maybe you won't have this same frustration or issue, but myself, I struggle with getting the orientation of it in my ear correctly. I can never remember how to orient it. Like, is it supposed to be like this, like what orientation is it? And if I pull them out of my ear and I look, there are a couple of, so there's a little hole there for a mic, and then there's one here on the bottom as well. You got to remember to keep those not blocked by your ear. So if I rotate, I put it in my ear and I rotate it to the rear, that little mic hole is going to be blocked by being pressed up against my ear, and so then it can't hear sound outside for the ambient sound to be fed in. You're gonna get the sound of like basically somebody rubbing a microphone. You got to remember to tilt it forward. I got to remember to do that, and I can't remember to do that. I'm so used to putting it in and like rotating it to the rear to like lock it in or something. I don't know, but no, I need it to go like up, and that way it's gathering sound from above and below, because if I don't get the orientation right, it messes with everything. So that is my second and pretty much only other con with these headphones. Let's go ahead and start talking about other things that I like about this, which is the interface. The interface is probably one of my favorite things, because on the previous Samsung Galaxy Buds, there was a lot of things that were like only the right ear could do this and only the left ear. So you had to have both in at the same time. So if you only have one headphone in, which is me about 50% of the time, I can only do half of the functions, where this one, you can do almost everything with them. Actually, from out of the box, you can do everything. So looking right here at the screen, you can see single tap is to play pause, double tap is to play the next track, triple tap is to go back a track, touch and hold will switch between your noise controls. So this is where you can switch left ear versus right ear, have different controls here. If you tap into that, you can say left ear, we got like volume up and volume down kind of thing, or voice command, but I just leave them both at the noise canceling versus ambient sound swap. And so again, all controls are still there. I just can't turn down the volume. I have to reach in my pocket and turn down the volume with my phone itself. Double tap to answer a call, touch and hold to decline a call. Like, that's it. Like, You can do everything with either ear, aside from turning up and down the volume. If you want to enable those, that's on you. You can do whatever you'd like, and it's customizable. That's another great feature. I also was very impressed with the form factor. I was expecting this to come in at closer to about this bulky thing, you know, maybe a little bit smaller, you know, but I was expecting this to be a lot bigger. But this thing is like narrower, it's shorter, and it's just it's a more dense and better package overall. And I do like the glossy finish on it. I didn't think I would like that, but it does make it a lot easier getting it in and out of your pocket. Especially if you're putting it in your coin pocket, you can just push it up and out like that. Next thing, I think I may have touched on this, I don't think so yet, but the lifespan on this. Seriously impressive. I got these guys to last a whole 2 weeks on a single charge. Well, not quite a whole 2 weeks. So on the 13th day, the case had died, and the headphones still had like, I think 60 to 70% charge left. And so I recharged the case. So I probably could have gotten through the rest of day 13 and made it a whole 2 weeks on a single charge. This does advertise 6 to 21 hours depending on like how loud it is and ambient noise usage and whether there's a whole lot of factors that they put into that, but they do advertise a minimum of 6 but up to 21 hours of use. And that lasted me 2 weeks, gosh darn near close enough. Speaking of life though, it's super easy to charge them because it uses the same charger that everyone else does. USB-C, thank you. Granted, my last ones were USB-C, but I feel like I need to point that out because there's so many brands that are still making things that are charged via micro USB. It's such old and antiquated charging that like it doesn't charge quickly. It's not common anymore. And they're still selling things that charge via micro USB, and it's good to see, like, granted Samsung is like a leader in technology, they're using USB-C. It's basics, it's expected, not gonna change the world, and it's probably not gonna change your mind whether you're getting these or not. Overall, I think these are a fantastic buy. The sale I saw on these guys when I first did the unboxing on these, that sale is probably not going on anymore, but for $100, I still think it's definitely worth it. If you can find them on sale, good for you. Like that is also like, I'd have a hard time saying no if I didn't already have them. Thanks so much for watching this video. In a world of shorts and reels and TikToks and Snapchats, knick-knack, paddywhack, and thanks for giving this old dog a bone and watching my full-length YouTube video on these Samsung Galaxy Buds. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and if you really liked it, hit that thumbs up to let the YouTube algorithm gods know that, hey, this is not such a bad video. Like I said earlier, I am an Amazon affiliate, so you can get this guy in the links in the description of this video. Using those links do help to support this channel with no additional cost to you. If you have recommendations for future videos, let me know down in the comment section below. I try to reply to almost all comments on my videos, so if you have questions, that's the same place you need to leave those. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.